We have flown a lot over the last 2.5 years, over 90,000 miles to be exact. 99% of the time, we have flown economy and endured its many luxuries such as middle seats, packed flights, and a few overnight stays in airports. Today, we have 3 separate flights and 1 overnight layover, which is exactly why we are finally staying in our first capsule hotel and we booked our first premium economy seat. Think legroom, champagne, and lounge access for our long-haul trip from Los Angeles to Ho Chi Minh City, Vietnam, for less than an economy ticket. Be sure to stick around to the end of the video to see exactly how we did it.
Good, okay? Okay. Love you. Love you.
If this is our line, I might just cry first thing upon arriving to the airport.
I was kind of hoping we could just go right up to the front and pass all the line, but there's still a line.
But less people.
That's better. I don't think they're open yet either. Okay, wonderful. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Have a great day.
We got access to the business class lounge. It's our first time. I'm so excited. TSA! TSA pre-check.
It's a good day so far.
Yeah, because we got TSA pre-check with it. It's a good day. Good day to fly. Today is our first time flying premium economy or anything better than economy for a ticket we actually booked. But it's not our first time flying with Japan Airlines. This is actually the airline we took when we first started our travels 2.5 years ago. So we know we love Japan Airlines, but today we get to go to the One World Alliance Business Lounge.
Okay, so this is on time today, so we'll call the flight. So until we call it, you can just stay in the lounge.
Okay, awesome.
There we go. Okay.
Thank you.
There we go. Enjoy your stay.
Wonderful,
Thank you so much.
you.
The reason we rely so heavily on lounges is because they take the crazy out of airports for at least a little bit. And we were going to go to the Centurion Lounge, which we have through our American Express Platinum card, but we were offered this one. And so far it's so quiet. And while we love Centurion Lounges, they are always packed. And there's like 10 people here. Normally I'm really sad when we leave the lounge, but today in premium economy, I'm ecstatic. I'm so excited to see what these seats look like. We have about an 8-minute walk.
The business class line is really long, but we're in premium economy, so it's a little shorter, but we do go after them. We got priority check-in and priority boarding. Thank you
very much.
First impressions of our seat is that we have so much more room. A lot of flights we take usually have 3-4-3 configurations because they're really large planes, but since we're in premium economy, we have a 2-4-2, but we're on just the 2 on the edge. So we got great seats, so much space, and so much storage too to hold like your phones and laptops and stuff like that. When we got to our seats, we already had headphones, which is great because I actually forgot ours.
The headphones are much better sound quality and by far more comfortable.
And slippers, which we're already wearing. And right after we sat down, we hadn't even started taxiing yet, we already got our amenity kit and a menu for the food.
The amenity kit provided everything you could need for a restful flight, including earplugs, an eye mask, toothbrush, and a moisture mask. And the premium economy seats reclined to the point that even I was able to fall asleep.
It's so hot, it's like burning. It smells nice. 2 other random pluses is that the seatbelts are padded and the tray tables are way bigger.
Thank you so much.
Pretty sure the food is the exact same as in economy, but we got this super cute bottle of champagne that is only for premium economy and probably business class. It's adorable.
We have just landed at Narita International Airport. The time here is now 4:28 in the afternoon. We will arrive at gate number 65. You may now use all electronic devices. We are looking forward to seeing you aboard again.
It is 4:45 and our boarding starts at 5:40, so we have about an hour. It's not too big of an airport, and we think there's a lounge, so we're trying to find it. There's not a lot of signage, mostly just numbers. Everybody and their mother is here, but we got access into the lounge. Last time we were here, we slept on some chairs and it was really uncomfortable, so I'm happy we get at least maybe a coffee or something.
So today is the first day we have flown anything but economy, and premium economy is giving us so many reasons to want to fly this all the time. And probably the biggest thing that I've never had on a plane is the ability to plug in and charge my laptop. Normally I just work until it dies, and that's it. But I was able to actually plug in, charge, and stay working nearly the entire time. Never spend too much time in a lounge. Alicia probably could. I definitely could not. Thank you so much. Hi. Oh, we're here. Okay, we made it on board, and it looks like we might have gotten on the plane just in time for sunset. There's nobody on this flight. We're one of 3 people in premium economy right now.
Welcome to Vietnam. We have landed at Noi Bai International Airport. The time here is now 9:43 in the evening. Your crew would like to thank you for flying with Japan Airlines and look forward to serving you again.
Country 24, Vietnam, baby. We still aren't in our final destination, but quick overnight layover here first.
The good news is we were one of the first off the plane with premium economy. The bad news is we walked right into one of the craziest immigration lines we've ever seen. Now we are in Vietnam officially, and we are going to look for our unique accommodation for the night because we are both exhausted.
We made it into our pod hotel, which is quite spacious for being a tiny little pod hotel. We actually have vaulted ceilings, you could say. Really, it's just a bunk bed with just enough space to fit all of the stuff we brought. And they have some large nightstands for an area to plug in everything that you need to plug in overnight. We're only here for like 6 to 7 hours, but it's so much nicer than having to sleep on the airport floor or trying to find a lounge that's open late enough or trying to get to a hotel off of the airport property. So this is a great choice. Plus, it really wasn't that expensive.
And they have Twinkies.
It's already 11:30 p.m. local time. What time is it at home? And it's 9:30 in the morning in Los Angeles, so.
Good night. Good morning. It's 5:20. And this place was awesome. I didn't sleep particularly well, but it's just because my body's messed up. The place itself, super, super comfortable. This is the Pod Hotel, and while there's no bathrooms inside the hotel per se, it's very strategically located next to just these public restrooms in the airport. Kind of a genius setup when you think about it, and while there's no showers, there's a lounge. The Pod Hotel experience was great.
It was also really nice because it was a 2-person pod, which a lot of the pods I've seen that are at airports are usually 1 person and it's boys and girls separate, but we had a 2-person pod, which made it a little cheaper and easier to put all our luggage in as well instead of having to get a locker. It smells like Asia.
Yeah, it really does.
Oh my gosh. I like instantly felt like I was at home. Like it was just normal.
Okay, we're taking the free bus over to the domestic terminal.
Vietnam. Yeah.
You don't have booking code for Hanoi Ho Chi Minh City?
No, I have the... Well, this is the first. She wasn't able to check us in, so we have to go over to the ticket booth and ask for help, and hopefully they can find our booking number, because we just have one for like our whole 3-flight shindig, not just the one hopper flight we have, so good thing we got here a little early. We have 3 separate flights, and we tried checking in, but she couldn't find it because we don't have a booking number. It ended up being super easy. She just printed out our tickets for us, and we actually still have the premium economy, so we have Skyboss tickets, so we get priority check-in still. Good thing, because the line's getting long. Thank you so much.
Thank you. Now we're going to find the lounge, and I'm going to take my first shower in an airport. Just hard to believe because it's been 2 years.
Please take care of your boarding time. Okay, thank you.
We are back inside the airport past security, and we got another lounge access with Vietjet. Turns out all of the same perks with Japan Airlines was the same with Vietjet, which was really nice. Plus we got 30 kilograms of luggage, which we definitely needed for one of our suitcases.
In 2 years, I have never used a lobby shower until this moment. We've gotten close a couple of times, but for whatever reason, when we get in these lounges, we just get so lazy and we just sit down and have food and beverage, and we're like, good, and we just rough it through the rest of it. But after these flights, I just couldn't take it. So I have to shower even though we only have a 2-hour flight left to Ho Chi Minh.
For the first 2 flights and 2 days, I guess, of our travels, I've been kind of like uneasy the whole time. I guess it just feels weird to be traveling again. It's been 2 whole months that we were home. Unfortunately, my grandfather passed away in early June, and due to a lot of circumstances, including the price of flights, we ended up staying for 2 months, and it was kind of sad to leave. But then we walked outside in Hanoi. I feel really emotional. I'm having a moment, and it just smelled like Asia, and I got some noodle soup for breakfast, which is like my favorite thing, and I'm just really happy to be back. I love it here.
For amenities, they have a comb, a toothbrush set, sanitary bag, razor and shave gel, shower cap, Q-tips, shower gel, shampoo, and conditioner. Thank you so much. That lounge was amazing. It wasn't busy, super comfortable, great view. I love open windows in lounges. It just makes the experience so much better. And the food was fantastic, and the service was great. 9 out of 10, 10 out of 10.
Perfect. Okay. Thank you. She had us sit down while we wait, and then we're gonna meet all these people in line. Thank you so much.
Thank you. And we did beat everyone in line because, much to our surprise, we were personally escorted onto the plane by an airline team member. And for the first time in 2 years, we were the first to board. The flight attendant stowed our luggage, seated us in the first row, and promptly served us waters. We were speechless. The seats had plenty of legroom, and we were even served a full meal for a mere 2-hour flight. After landing in Ho Chi Minh, we watched the door open and were the first to deplane. We were guided towards a van that we assumed would be taking us, as well as other travelers, to our terminal. But yet again, we were not prepared for what would happen next.
We're the only people on this bus right now, and now they are ushering us off the plane first. Nobody else is off yet, and now we're in a bus driving to the terminal. we don't deserve it.
Not even a little.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. So we got dropped off at luggage. We're the first ones here by far. I don't even know what to say right now. I'm just like blown away. Okay, as promised, how did we do it? How did we pay less for premium economy than economy on the very same flight? In this video, we referenced our American Express card, which was our first major travel credit card. The sign-on bonus alone paid for our first international flight way back in 2020. Since then, it has provided us unlimited access to airport lounges around the world. It saved us $500 on a cruise we are taking later this year with family, and it has opened the doors to unique experiences such as this one, flying premium economy. To give some context, an economy flight for this date and route was running around $1,000 for both of us. Every week, we scour the deals page on our Amex account. When booking flights for Vietnam, we noticed a deal for $300 off a $1,000 purchase with the International Airline Program. Now this usually consists of very expensive first class and business class flights, but in our case, we were fortunate to find a premium economy flight for $1,200. Using this deal, we received a $300 credit and only paid $900 total. And since we get 5 times points on flights, we earned an additional 6,000 points for future travel. Now, this card does come with a pretty expensive annual fee. However, for us, the savings adds up quickly, and this card has paid for itself each and every year that we have had it. If you are interested in checking out our favorite travel credit card, we have left a link in the description to apply, as well as a detailed article highlighting some of our favorite benefits. I think that's it, right?
Yeah.
Oh, and by the way, we are not financial advisors in any way, so if you can't pay your credit card off every single month without fail, we don't recommend travel credit cards.
I feel so ridiculous.
It's hilarious.